to Tech Expo, from grass to grace. You're going to see us everywhere because why? We are African Tech Network, and we're telling the African tech story wherever we go. So we have some hot headlines.
Hot ones.
Hot headlines, and Miss Oli is going to do us a favor to introduce the hot headlines that we'll talk about today.
Okay, the first one is how MTN has dismissed data theft. So they are literally saying they don't steal our data. So where then is it? So how then do we not see data?
You know, it's not stealing when you legally give it to them.
Actually, but where did they go? Because we can't see, we don't use it. So where does it go?
Obviously, it's in their database. I mean, where else?
What do you mean database?
What do I mean database? Well, companies like MTN have to have records of their users. They have to have records of their customers.
I believe they do.
Yes, and how do they do this? By collecting data. I mean, what else is that called? I'm not going to call it terms because I believe everybody who reads the terms and conditions. Nobody does that. Do you know that people can sell their souls with terms and conditions?
But they don't even read it.
They don't read. Nobody reads terms and.
I won't lie. I've not been.
I don't read terms and conditions
for a while now. Especially when you're in a hurry.
Yeah.
Just get something done.
So at the end of the day, a lot of people sign up to stuff that they don't even understand, and then they now come out later to complain. But then the truth is, MTN should have accountability for some sort of data. I don't really know if they have all of it, but they should have accountability for. I don't really want to say it on live television that they do. You know, they might come and that kind of thing. Yeah. So don't hold me accountable, but MTN.
It's a bit distracting because we're outside.
Yes.
So you're gonna bear with us.
As you can see, we're in Tech Expo. You know, we're going to take you inside though. You know, we're going to see some of that later. Welcome back, everybody, after the break to the ATN show, and we brought a beautiful guest for us, a VIP from Tech Expo, Mr. Richards. So, Mr. Richards, say hi to the camera.
Hi, my name is Richard, and
you rant.
Good to be here. Yeah, rant. Okay, so what should I rant about?
So yes, we are bringing you the biggest rant this week. It's all about MTN. MTN is being bashed about in social media, talking about how they are stealing our data, and obviously they're a company, so they will go on the defensive. They say that it's not them. They also give us precautions on how to prevent data theft and other more factors that I think we should already be into. So tell us, what do you think about this?
So basically, as business owners, one of the things is when you're faced with backlash, you have two options. Either you come out and rebuke the actions that have been said about you, the accusations that have been made about you, or you accept it and then find a way to solve it. So what most people actually do is to defend. What MTN has done is to provide their own feedback and saying, we're not stealing your data. You are the one causing the data. Why would they? So basically, they are saying that you should go and face yourself because you're the one that is using your data unapologetically. But the truth is, even when I turn off everything, the data still goes. Who is using it? It's my phone now. So probably I have ghost users using my phone or using my devices and all the rest. Because tell me why. You do maybe 1 terabyte, which is probably to carry for like 365 days in a year. You're moderating your data usage to ensure that it carries you even longer, and yet it still doesn't take you so far. I mean, it's not just MTN though.
Yes.
All of them.
All of them.
In fact, there is one that is worse. That one gives you data. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to get anything, but that one gives you data and then takes a straw. Not just a long straw. It's take it. And it's really sad because as entrepreneurs, as leaders, techies, you always need the internet. And then what's worse about it is you go to a restaurant to get something, you're about to pay, and then boom, there's network downtime. The restaurant owner feels like you don't want to pay, whereas it's in network. So basically, I just think that network service providers should do well to help us, make this easier for us. I mean, it's easier in other locations.
Yes.
I have a staff that works with me from the UK, and whenever we're talking and he shows me his data speed and I look at my own, I'm like, No. We're this on the part. So,
But fiber optics though. Fiber optics looks like it's like.
well, fiber optics is not everywhere. It's just in some choice locations right now. So maybe when we get it across the whole country, then we can see how fast it goes.
Oh, all right. So next headline, well, more political than techie, but techie is also involved. Goodluck Jonathan, former president of Nigeria, comes up on stage and says that Nigeria is working on an old infrastructure. There has been a lot of talk about him not really doing much when he was in power. I'm not going to say that.
So I mean, accusing people that have gone past. So if you're looking at things, right?
Yes.
Good luck in that time, there were level of informations that the data set could handle. We live in a world where you're now building data centers, and building data centers requires a different form of infrastructure. Not at the time of Goodluck Jonathan. So blaming people, past presidents, and what are we doing now? Basically, that's my own point. What are we doing now? How are we making things easier? How are we networking our cities, our medium communities? Please, let's leave the past behind and move forward.
Very, very, I agree with you 100%. He also said that we should have an advanced military if we want to be respected as a country, just like the United States of America. What do you think about that? How do you think tech can actually give us an advantage in sectors like that?
I'm sure you know that one of the missiles that was sent to Iran was not done by anybody. It was done through technology, right? Drone technology. So we need to invest. None of us saying, what do we do? Basically, as a person, I'm tired of hearing us being part of conversations where they're saying we need to do this. I don't see us saying, oh, we budgeted this amount of money for this, and then we do it. Why waste our time talking about it? Yes, we need to boost up our defense system. What do we need? We need money. Where do we get the money from? The government has money. They have the money. Go take a loan to get the money, and let's boost our defense system. Drones and technology can actually help us to, protect our cities, protect our world. People were kidnapped the other day.
Yes.
In the same forest, that you can use drone with satellite information to locate geolocation and get them. No, we're looking to send people to go and die in the respect.
It's actually busy. Thank you very much for having us in the African Tech Network show. We'll be wishing to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you for being here. So, Tech Expo, beautiful place, beautiful events, techies and all that. Just give us a few words before you go.
So this is my second time attending Port Harcourt Tech Expo. I wasn't here last year, but I'm so excited to be here this year, and the opportunity has been presented for us. And not just this year as just a guest, but also as a VIP, and that is an incredible opportunity. The atmosphere the energy is electric, right? It's amazing. The ideas, the people, it shows that Port Harcourt is really brewing up to be the next startup hub or innovation hub in not just in the Niger Delta, but also in Nigeria as a whole. And we need to encourage more of this in our state.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Right.
You know how the global community does not respect Nigeria because we still cannot produce it itself. That's a list of the things that they're expecting from us to at least be able to produce. But it's just that I was taken, and our ex-president regrets to say that we're not being respected because we do not have a strong military force. So what's your take on that?
Nigeria has a lot of things.
And we need to overhaul our educational section.
Okay, let's look at it like this. For a nation to do well, it has to start from somewhere. And where does it start from? It starts from civilization. You understand?
Education and so
Education is under civilization, structure, the organization of the people. The nation has to become in a way whereby the people themselves, which I believe Nigerian people are very hardworking and very forthcoming, but in a way whereby the people themselves can contribute to the growth of the economy. Once that happens, the economy becomes good. Once the economy becomes good, they start investing in other factors like military, like maybe medical centers, like stuff like that. But Nigeria is broken. We don't even have.
What do you mean broken?
Well, we don't even have the foundation for a proper civilization.
Figuratively?
No, not figuratively. Yes,
okay.
Figuratively. Sorry, I was being too serious. But then,
so like a passion, I could see it well.
It's something it's a discussion we have at home most times. Because we cannot have anything progressive if the structure of the civilization is, yes, you understand me?
Cannot contribute to it.
Obviously, in most countries that are developed now, you find out that there was always a stage in those countries where the people said, "This is the end of it. We are the ones.
We're tired.
Yes, we are the nation and we're
Better.
taking over." Yeah, and then we have a revolution. I'm not saying we should have a revolution.
I think we should.
Honestly speaking, I'm pro
Take
revolution,
me out and
but
then
then
let's have it.
I'm pro revolution, but then the people should actually stand up for.
Don't you
And
think they're standing up?
they are not
I
doing
think
enough.
they are.
They are not doing enough.
They are, but they just don't have encouragement from the government. I think.
Exactly. Like they should stand up against the government. They don't. That's what I mean. But anyway, this is the tech show. We're here to tell tech news. So further to
Next
the
on our
next
list.
headline. Yes.
So we have something called the Founders Repo. If you're a builder, you're building something exciting, you know someone that's building a product, we want to share the link with you. It's going to be in the video. Click on the link and share the form with whoever that is, and we want to tell your story together. Thank you. So next one is Tony Enubelo is now the new chairman of Surplus Energy. That's some good news. I feel excited about it because I know he's someone that has a lot to offer. What do you think about it?
I mean, his reputation stands before him.
Yeah, he has the reputation, he has the track record, he has everything, in my opinion.
My opinion, 100% is the right man for the job. I think we shouldn't even talk much about it. Let's just watch and see what happens.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So what do you
next,
think?
next,
Yes.
next, we have the inDrive now has Chief Wahala Officer. She's like,
That is this is
both funny and intriguing because I want to see what that has to offer.
it is the first time I'm hearing something like that.
Chief Wahala
Chief
Officer.
Wahala Officer. That is the Wahala Officer. The chief.
So what is it about? What do you think the person will be doing?
Well, his job is not to cause Wahala, but
of course.
to investigate Wahala. You know, inDrive are actually making moves to increase their customer service. Yes. You know, business has
Can't
changed.
say anything. But go on.
Yes. You know, business has changed the format of whatever we provide for you is what you must take.
Yeah.
Now businesses are coming to understand that the people are their most important customers. So
They are the ones that bring the money.
they're the ones that bring the funds, you know.
Without the people, there's no drive.
Without your money, there is no my money.
Nobody drives.
Yes, exactly.
Without the people.
Yeah. So this chief Wahala officer his job is to investigate Wahala. Where is there a problem in inDrive?
Complaints of
Yes.
the people.
It's almost like what they call that thing. It's almost like taking a survey. Yeah.
Okay.
But then the only difference is that it's going to be a lot more personal. Like, tell us
Yeah.
what inDrive is doing bad. Let's try to fix it. You understand?
That's what they're trying to achieve with this, I think.
they're actually listening. Yes, and
They listen and they don't judge. They listen and they solve the problem.
they don't judge. Very important.
All right.
So yeah.
That's it. That's it for today from the African Tech Network. See you next time. Ciao.